Alright, today we are riding a 2020 Polaris Indy 600 SP. I'm pretty excited about this. This is a snowmobile that I think I'm going to really like. I'm with a group here. I've got a couple riders in front of me, and so I get to follow them for a few minutes, and then I will be able to go off on my own and for a little more spirited ride. A good looking machine. Let's stop and take a look at this quick because I really like the color scheme. It reminds me of the old days. The white hood with the blue and red accents there. I wonder if we can get a wheelie out of this. Oh yeah, it'll lift the skis off the ground. Nice. Quite a bit of power to it. It is a 600, so it's not an overabundance of power. It's not too much, but it'll get up and go. And unfortunately today I didn't get a chance to try a top speed run or anything like that, but it was a lot of fun. It goes as fast as I really want it to go. Okay, watch as I come around this corner. You'll see the inside ski lift up there. We go. I think that's for quite a few there's quite a few reasons for that. I noticed more ski lift than I expected, and I think one of the reasons is because the snowmobile was not set up for me. I mean, this snowmobile came out of a crate. I don't know how many miles there are on this snowmobile, but it's not very many, and they just basically assembled it, and it's ready to demo, and they put me on it, and that's it. So it's not set up for me. Everything is brand new, so it's really stiff. It was a firmer ride than what I expected, and I think part of it is just because it's not set up right and it's really stiff. The other thing about this snowmobile is with the more upright seated position, very comfortable, by the way. It's just not something I'm used to, and so it was a little, I think the snowmobile was a little tippy because I wasn't used to putting that much body English into the turns. So overall, not a bad thing at all, just something to get used to. The windshield, I wish they would put a decent windshield on these snowmobiles. They all have these little token, almost ornamental windshields on them, and this is a mid-height. This is it doesn't seem like a mid-height to me, but it is a mid-length windshield, and kind of the way that it wobbles around, I don't know. I could probably make one in my workshop better than these. I don't know. The other thing I didn't quite care for is the gauge. Easy to read even when you're moving. Some of these snowmobiles have these teeny tiny gauges on them that you can't hardly read. And this is a pretty clear display, but the problem is I didn't take the time, and I think it would have taken quite a bit of time to figure out what numbers are displayed, the big numbers and small numbers, which is on top, which is below. Doesn't look to be that difficult, but it's going to take some training to get used to that. You can see here as we're going through the woods, it gets pretty rough, and the snow, I'm bouncing around pretty good, and I think that would be something that I'd have to change if I were to buy this snowmobile, because it was quite rough, and the trails were not, they were rough, but I've seen trails worse. So here we are kind of at the end of our little stretch, and from here we turn around, switch sleds, and then I go back to the dealership, and then I get to ride it by myself.